Hi, my name is Evan Johns, and I just wanted to give a quick demonstration of the Spherical Easel project that we've been working on. I've been working on this with uh, Stephen Villarreal and Lucas Champeau. Um, I just wanted to go through the feature that we added. This is a project that has been worked on by multiple capstone groups over the past few years. So we didn't implement the entire application, but we worked on adding a favorites feature, so users can select specific tools and add them as their favorite tools that show up in the corners. So right now I have a few tools here. We have antipodal points and ellipses. We can reset the canvas or undo and redo current actions. We can zoom in, zoom out. We can create lines. I can just select one of these and show you that it works just like that. Let's actually go back a little bit. So right now you can actually change these in settings if you go to user profile, and we've made this interface here where you can see all tools that the application allows you to use on the left under the all tools list, and then each corner, the top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right corners, you can select which tools you want to show up in those corners. So right now you can see we've got all these tools that you saw there. Let me just go through and remove these, and you'll see that as we remove them, they show up in the left, so you can actually select them. Otherwise, you aren't able to click these. So if I wanted to add clear canvas again to, let's say, the left, top left, I won't be able to do that. I can only add it once. So let's get rid of the rest of these, and you'll see they'll start to fill in on the left side. Now there's a few tools here that are in here by default. We just call these the default tools. You can change what these are. The professors who are in charge of the project are able to alter these, but we have these set in as tools that will always show up and the user cannot take them out. So let's save our changes and go back to the editing view, and you'll see that we can no longer select any of the tools that were there, and we're just left with the default tools. So let's actually go back. You'll notice here there are a few tools that are disabled that you can't use, and that's because it requires you to have a few other things on the canvas before you can use them. So I believe there's a good one here I could use as an example. Let's say nothing sticks out. Let's say midpoint. So in order to use midpoint, I'd have to have a line, and now I can actually use midpoint on it. So you can see it becomes enabled, so I can use it. We've had to mirror this functionality in the corners as well. So let's just undo all that and go back to settings, and let's add those in. So we had create line and we had midpoint. There we go, midpoint. So we can select those two, scroll down and then go back. Let me use these here. So let's create a line segment. Oh, I actually need to use create line segment instead of create line. Let's quickly fix that. Create line segment. There we go. So let's create a line segment, and you'll see right now that the tool is disabled. And there we go, it's enabled again. So this required a lot of refactoring of the previous system that was in place before the default tools that you see here that were original here were actually statically defined, and they had unique behavior. So we had to go through and translate them into the current system that the app uses, which is this that you see on the left. The way that all these tools function, we had to translate these tools back into that so that we could dynamically build a list of the user's favorite tools from all the tools here on the left. So that's just a quick demonstration of how this feature works and what we've been working on over the past semester.